What is going on, everybody? Welcome to today's video. And as you can see, we have basically the whole garage set up as a paint booth now, and that's awesome. So I skipped a bunch of stuff, but everything's set up. So what we're gonna be doing today is actually, I think we're gonna be revealing the color, which should be really cool. So everything here is 100% done. So in the last video, basically all I did was like sand all the inside of the stuff. It took a long time. So I basically got everything prepped like 100% except for the seam sealing part. And so now this is what I've done. Basically seam sealed every little opening, like the structure to the skin. And I was super careful to like set it up on the stands properly and not make it push, whatever. So that's all done. It's all dried yesterday. So today I'm gonna spray all the stuff. So it's all gonna be the new color, which is, I don't know, it's pretty cool. Some people probably won't like it and whatever. I just spent like a few hours setting everything all up and we're good to go. So now we're gonna get to this stuff, which is all the clear and the paint, which I showed in the last, kind of explained it in the last video. Yeah, I'm pumped, I'm super excited. I'm always really nervous when it comes to painting, even like, I don't paint that much, so even my own stuff and even just like random stuff like this in the door jam, like, I don't know. I'm pumped though, ready to see some color go on this thing, and that's gonna be awesome. It's not like a huge thing because you don't even see it, but it just means that we're really close because we're putting some paint down. Yeah, basically what I'm gonna do is, the color that I'm going is really dark, and that's why I primed the whole car black, right? So now in the door jams, the blue is like pretty dark, so I could probably go over it, no problem, but there's a lot of spots where like I burnt through, like sanded through, and especially like on the hood here, there's not a lot of paint from the factory, so as soon as you just like scratch pad it, it goes right through. So what I'm gonna do is put a black base down, just like 1 or 2 coats, just to get it to cover, so you don't see any like of this coming through or anything like that. And then we'll get to the color. We're gonna see how this goes. I haven't like painted anything in here yet, so this will be the first painting done. Obviously I've primed in here, but we'll see how this goes. Okay, so we got the black down. Everything seems good. I don't know, there's not really much you can mess up with just a straight black base, but everything looks pretty okay. Some of the seam seal didn't turn out the nicest, but it should look pretty good when the actual color's on it, then it's cleared. Yeah, so that's 2 coats of the black. Now that that is done, we're gonna come over here, open up this bad boy and see what we got. I honestly really thought that the color was gonna be on that, but we gotta mix it up. Honestly, a lot of people probably already knew that I was gonna do this, but I don't really care. I love this color so much. It's such a hard color to see just because it's so dark, but I love this color so much. So as you can see, the color is purple, and it is the same color that was on the S14. I really did struggle with this decision. I didn't want to just like do it the exact same color. I wasn't like in my mind like, oh wow, I'm gonna paint that the same color. I really want to do like a different color and like change it up, so it's not just like, oh wow, you paint every car purple. But it's gonna sound really corny, but there was really no other color that I found and that I liked that kind of like made me feel like this color does. I don't know. I just really like this color a lot, and it is actually a custom color. So you can see, I mean, it's really hard to tell. It's so dark. That's why it goes over a black base. But there is gonna be something like a little bit different about this car than the other car, but I just really think that this purple honestly will fit the car pretty good because it's kind of like a classy, like, I don't know. It's not like a bright, like, in-your-face purple or pink or something like that. It's just kind of like a really classy, dark purple, and I think that matches the car pretty well. I'm sure a lot of people had a suspicion that I was gonna do this, but honestly I wasn't 100% sure until like last week when I ordered the paint, because I couldn't make up my mind. But I found my leftover from the S14 and I was looking at it, like mixing it up in the little can and stuff, and I was just, I don't know. I just love this color so much. I think it's gonna look really good on this car. I honestly wish that I wouldn't have put it on the S14 and I would have just did it on this car, just because this car is way more special. But at least I know what it looks like on a car, and I'm so stoked to see it on this car this time. So I'm gonna mix it up, shoot it on there, put a couple coats on, and then we'll take a look at what it looks like. I hope it comes up on camera, because in person it's like, it's crazy. And this is just the base. So I put 2 good coats on there on the black. It covers really well, just because the black background, because it's so dark, so it needs that black background. But yeah, once the clear is on, we'll be able to see what's going on here. Yeah, everything's all good. Just waiting for the fumes to kind of get out of here, then I'll start doing the clear. And the clear is gonna be terrible. I gotta figure out something better than this just little stand-up fan I have laying down. I kind of want to put like an exhaust fan like actually in the wall, and then have it go out the back of the garage, but I don't plan on painting in here like that much. So, I don't know. But anyways, so I'm just gonna mix up some clear and get this stuff done. Probably do, I don't know, we'll see how 1 coat looks, because it's just inside the door jambs. Like it really doesn't matter. So if 1 coat comes out okay, I'll just leave it at 1 coat, and then if not, I'll put a 2nd coat on it just for fun. Yeah, I'm pumped, man. I'm so pumped, totally. So I ended up putting 2 coats on it. Man, I forgot how nice this color was. It probably doesn't show up that great on the camera, but it's got a really nice like blue pearl and like flake to it. I love this color so much. The hood inside and the trunk are a little bit dirty just because there's so much area like in all these holes and whatever where like dust and stuff can hide, and then when you're spraying, right, and blowing like 30 psi over it, it's just blowing crap out everywhere. But it's not a huge deal. You really won't see it that much, but man, I'm so pumped. I love this so much. I love this color. I'm super glad I went with this now. I was a little bit unsure, but I forgot how nice it was. I love it. So that's pretty much that. What I'm gonna do now is just basically put everything over there off to the side and then like roll this plastic up because it's all super sticky. You can probably hear it. And then I'm just gonna back the Corvette back in. So now that all this stuff is done, now what I have to do is start sanding the door jambs and stuff actually on the car, like on the body of the car. But the same thing, like in the doors, inside the fenders where the hood closes, and then all inside the roof where it folds and stuff, all those jams have to be done because you do see that when you fold the roof and stuff. So anything that you see blue, I want to make it purple and we'll be good. But this is so sick. I'm so happy about this. I don't know. I love it. This is the first time I painted in like probably 2 years. And I think I got one run right there. One little sag, so not too bad, not too shabby. I'm pretty happy. Yeah, other than a little bit of dirt, which you really won't notice when the hood's on and whatever. It came out really good. Man, I love this color. So anyways, I'm gonna basically just end the video right there. This is pretty cool. This is a huge step. We see the color. Now I'm like really pumped to like get the rest done. So basically all I have to do is sand the jams on the car, and then we can put all the stuff back on, and then just basically like block the car, sand the car, tape it up, and we get the paint on the car. So we're super close, and yeah, I'm pretty pumped for it. So shouldn't be too long, and we'll be painting the car and then basically finishing the car off, and that's gonna be really cool. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you think, your thoughts on the color. I hope it comes up good like on the GoPro, because it's not like the greatest camera ever, but even in pictures, it's not how it is in person. It's just, I don't know, I love it a lot. So anyways, if you enjoyed the video, if you wanna like, comment, subscribe, that's cool. If not, not a huge deal, but yeah, let me know what you think either way, and I'll see you in the next one.